she said, I keep on running, and nothing works. I can't get away from
People were talking about it for a little bit.
I haven't listened to the Kanye one. I just literally listened to the Post Malone one like this week.
Okay.
It
I
was
still
really
haven't
good.
listened to that.
It's good, dude. I think you would dig it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
I like Post Malone, but I like I don't know. All of his new shit just sounded the same.
That's kind of true. I did think that. I was like listening to it and I was like, because my brother showed me that cover of he did the Fleetwood Mac song.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be on the album because like when my brother showed me that, first of all, I was high as shit. And I was listening to it and I was like, oh my God, this is unreal. And it wasn't on the album. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And then I thought about it, I was like, damn, dude, he didn't have to write that song. Like he just literally just fucking sang that song. I dug it though.
It's not even his song.
It's not. And like the thing is that there's probably, I don't know how much of it is attributed to the fact that how much of his fan base is actually familiar with the original song. You know,
True.
I feel like we might be at a point right now where like kids that are like in high school right now very well might not know that fucking song.
Oh, for sure.
Because like how old are their parents? Like if you're 15 right now, your dad is what?
Late
30,
30s or
yeah,
some shit.
mid to late 30s.
Yeah.
If he had, well, that's if he had you at like 20 something.
Yeah, so maybe like early 40s.
Your parents are like, yeah.
That makes
So
sense.
that would mean that they were.
Their parents would know the song.
That's what I'm saying. If you're in your 40s right now, like your early 40s, that would mean that you were like in your 20s during the 90s. Like you were like the fucking teenagers, like the class, like 90s people that we talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like when we talk about 90s fashion, like the kids in high school's parents were the ones that were doing that shit. That's them. So like how the fuck would they know anything about, unless their parents taught them about Fleetwood? I mean, it just doesn't, I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know.
Post Malone, shouts out to you, dude. You fucking put together a good song. I
had the revelation right now that like when we were in like middle school and high school and shit, like all the cool shit to wear would be like, you know, like fucking everyone had like a Led Zeppelin tee or shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like fucking old like Metallica tees and
True.
fucking like that kind of shit. And I just realized it's because like kind of our generation or whatever, like our parents all fucking dug like Led Zeppelin and all that shit. So then we would buy like Led Zeppelin tees, and now like this generation coming up, all the hot shit is like
fucking Blink 182.
Well, not even Blink 182, but like fucking just like, I don't know, I feel like Guns N' Roses tees or like any like band like that tee now is big, and it's like, oh, it's because their parents loved that shit.
Bingo, dude. So our kids would be the Blink 182 kids.
Yeah, dude, we gotta start rocking Blink 182 concert tees and ride the wave as it's coming in.
Which is weird because when I was in middle school,
fucking fashion stars, dude.
Do you remember thinking Fall Out Boy was gay in middle school? I thought they were gay all the time.
I thought they were like, they weren't my kind of music, but there are like a couple of songs that I fucking dug from them, and I always was like, oh, this is like girl music.
But the thing is, like, I legitimately liked it, but Fall Out Boy was one of those bands where it's
like
almost like I
cool
felt
to
like I
hate on
wasn't
them or
I wasn't allowed to like him or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like once I turned like 18, when I was finally an adult, I legally could say that I liked Taylor Swift, and I like really enjoyed like girl music. Like, oh yeah, Carly Rae Jepsen, I love her. She's great. Dude, that was funny at karaoke last night when that dude sang "Call Me Maybe."
Dude, that guy had props. That guy brought a fucking landline phone. He had a fucking phone.
I forgot about that. That was a little much. But I was just listening to the song, and I'm like, I remember that song, and I like that song.
I remember digging that he did it, and then once I saw him pull out the phone from his pocket, I was like, oh no, this is like way too premeditated for it to even be like funny anymore. Like I feel like this guy's like doing like a Broadway show right now. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like certain levels of karaoke where it's like, if you just go up there and you kill it, you pick a good song, because that's the one thing that that annoys me at karaoke is like when you're at karaoke, everybody gets a chance to pick a song, and so in a way the room is DJing for the room, and I can't fucking stand when somebody picks like some obscure fucking song that like the hipsters do it all the fucking time. It's just some random fucking obscure song, and it's like, dude, why? Like, we get it, like you fucking know weird music, but like why wouldn't you pick something that everybody can enjoy right now?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That fucking annoys me.
Well, and I feel like, I don't know, at a point that might be on the karaoke like DJ too, for just like having that song available. They should probably like choose like songs that would be conducive to like.
True. Yeah. If I were a DJ, I'd be like, no.
But
dude,
also at
no.
the same time, like I like the way Pat runs it too, because they do those like bartender revenge or whatever, where like you sign up for a mystery song but you get a free drink, and the bartender always picks like a funny ass song.
That's fucking great.
They made some like super white guy sing like the Fresh Prince song like yesterday. It was great.
No, dude, karaoke is such a weird thing to me, dude.
Dude, it's so wild.
I love it.
It's so fun.
That's like become a thing now. Like,
Yeah,
we do
dude,
that.
It's dope.
We're staple holes at karaoke night, by the way.
Yeah,
Guys.
dude.
You guys gotta come out. Fucking
Every Wednesday at the Auto Bar if you're around Baltimore.
We're at
Come
the
see
fucking
us.
VIP table in the corner over there,
Yeah.
next to fucking DJ, just fucking booing songs and cheering songs. Boo! Practicing drum licks and shit.
Hell yeah. Bottle service.
Yeah.
Table dancers.
We got to go up to the bar, and they also don't give us a bottle, but it's pretty much bottle service. What we
Yeah,
have.
the drinks are cheap enough that you can buy enough to fill your own bottle you bring in.
Reverse sneaking in, dude.
Yeah, it works out.
Instead of bringing in a water bottle of vodka, you walk out with a water bottle full of vodka. The ultimate play.
The ultimate
I
prank,
just paid
dude.
8 times as much for this.
Yeah, dude, I
cruising.
fucking pranked the auto bar today.
Got him.
Got him.
What the fuck was that prank we were watching the other week? The fucking Indian one. Hello, uncle. No, what was it?
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, uncle.
Yeah, thank you, uncle.
That was so fucking dumb. I was like, dude, this
Dude, it was
cannot
dumb.
be a prank.
Yeah,
What does uncle mean? I
don't know, man. I never figured it out.
legitimately think it must be like saying thank you, daddy.
Or like thank you, grandfather, or something, or like.
But like, we don't like the only like family member name that we'll refer to each other as is like, a girl might call you daddy if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. Talking to you, microwave. Fucking mommy if you're Latina or Latino, I guess. That's the thing. I would never say the word mommy ever again. I stopped saying it when I stopped
I
saying
weaned off of mom around age 6 or 7.
Irene off of mommy, bro.
Irene.
I thought that's what
That's
you
good, dude.
I thought that's what you were going for. I was like, holy shit.
Oh no, that's dope. I like it.
No, dude. I remember like there was a specific day.
For the listeners, Jimmy's mom's name is Irene.
Yes. Shouts out Irene Solesky. I know you're listening to this. I know you're not listening to this, actually. I know for a fact.
I know someone's gonna tell you to listen to this because they brought you up.
Like, yeah, you should hear what Jimmy's about to say next.
Yeah, he mentions you about like 10 minutes in, but wait till about 12 minutes in. He goes a little off the rails.
I remember I was like, I think maybe 10, or I don't know if I was in elementary school or middle school. I remember one time I was standing at the bottom of the steps and I addressed my mother as mommy. And then I was like, wait a second. I have to stop saying mommy.
It was like a thing, like a line that you weren't gonna cross anymore.
It was a legitimate thing for me. And then I like started doing it and I stopped saying, dude, did I ever used to call my dad daddy? I hope not.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have called my dad daddy
Dude,
when I was like 2 or 3 or some shit. I don't know. When I was like a toddler. But I definitely called my dad. I still call my dad dad. You know?
I mean, you
What else am
always
I
gotta
gonna call him?
him.
I'm gonna call him Lance.
Work up to Lance. Just like,
Just work up
well,
to
I'm
him.
26 now. I had to talk with myself, and I said I can't call you dad anymore. I'm too old to call you dad.
Yeah, I can't call you dad.
No, I think dad lasts forever, dude. But I can't remember. I definitely call my mom mommy. All right, never mind. I'm gonna fucking tell his story, and then everybody's gonna be like, dude, fuck you.
What?
Nothing.
I'm gonna tell you to tell it when Dom gets here.
Oh, I just had a friend that called his mom mommy until like well into high school. Actually, like longer into high school. But he was black, so it wasn't quite as weird for some reason. Like, I don't know why. Just if it was a white kid, I would have been
Did
like...
he do it like Will would do it and be like, Mommy. Mommy.
No, dude, I remember that. And I remember... Because I feel like there was a time when, like, it was weird because, like, it was, like, the first time in my life that I was actually, like, making a change. I remember, like, thinking... And, like, I remember, like...
I'm gonna stop with this mommy kid shit.
Yeah, I remember...
Grown ass man now.
I remember
6
like
years old.
saying it in front of my dad, saying mom, and he was like, "Oh, you're just gonna say mom now?"
Oh, you're gonna start paying rent now?
You saying mom?
Oh,
$300 a month. Old enough to say mom, old enough to pay rent, dude. It's old Solesky tradition. Fucking broke now, dude. Started way too early. Way too early. Should have just stuck with mommy.
Yeah, dude.
But I'm glad I
That was
didn't.
the key, dude.
That was the key. I fucking blew it.
Well, dude, blew away. Got washed away
That
by
really
the
is
rain.
when life started to kind of go downhill. Probably
When you stopped calling your mom mommy.
yeah. Once I'd
People
made
started
that.
treating you like an adult.
Yeah. People took me seriously. They were like, "Oh, this guy calls his mom mom." Oh, okay. He must know what he's talking about. You can't fucking address your mom as mommy and have anybody take you fucking seriously. Try it.
I don't know. I don't like have any like, or at least right off the top of my head, I don't have any like standout moments of like switching up my language like that.
I don't know, dude. It's like you know, okay, like it's like going by a different name or something, but not nearly as much. Like Scott's brother Wolfie,
Yeah.
he just went by Zach, like legitimately Zach for like for like late high school. Like a legitimate, like 3 years of his life, he went by Zach.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
you can tell when somebody met him because the people who've either known him very recently or like from back in the day will call him Wolfie. The people who knew him in like high school and shit like that, they call him Zach.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so weird, but like it's like they're interchangeable. He's the first person I've ever met where his name is literally, he has two names.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I get that with Joey. His Ariana in an email one time addressed him
Called
as
him
Lee.
Leland.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. It took me a second. For like a split second, I was like, who the fuck is Lee? And then I
Yeah, it's
remembered.
his middle name. He
I
used
had
to
a
go
life
by
off of
that
him.
in New York, I think.
That's crazy. So like people in New York would just know him as Joe
Or Leland, yeah, I think so.
I like Joey as a name. I think Joey's a cool name. I have a cousin named Joey. I think it's a very boy name. Just
Dude.
a classic boy.
I'll definitely remember if I ever have to like start calling him Joseph. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't pull that move. I hope he doesn't get into his
dude.
40s and
I'm
then
gonna
be
walk
like,
in there fucking 2 months from now when I turn 26. I'm like, dude, how you doing, Joseph? Oh, I can't call you Joe. I'm so old.
I'm too old.
Grown up now.
Joseph. I remember there was like a time in my life when I considered going by Demetrius because I was like, that's a way cooler name. It
Well,
makes
then
me,
also like whenever you'd start like a new job, people would call you that because that's like what all your official paperwork and shit would say.
yeah. But it never feels right. Like today when I was donating my car, I donated it to the
blind.
The blind.
Yeah, dude.
The blind. They said that they would tow my car away within the next 24 hours. 24 to 48 hours, and then they were like, oh yeah, so we'll set an appointment for Monday. And I like look at my watch, I was like, that's way more hours than 48 hours away, dude. And I was like, all right, whatever, they're blind, give them a fucking break.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna take a while to figure out how to get there with those little canes.
Yeah, dude. Just a fucking car, but instead of windshield wipers, it just had two canes.
Canes sticking out, dude. It's like Speed Racer. They hit the steering wheel and two little fucking canes. A dog walks out in front of the car, pulling it like a sleigh.
This isn't bad because I'm donating to the blind. I can't be mean to the blind at the same time.
Yeah,
dude.
no, dude, you got the tax write-off to hate on them.
Yeah. I can write this hatred off, dude.
Yeah,
This is
you
good.
got
Very
$500 worth of fines that they will pay for our defamation of the visually autistic.
Yeah, dude, I had to go donation because the fucking offers I was getting were like, I literally got 150. Like when the first guy to text me
You
back.
said yesterday someone said $52.
That was insulting.
That
And
was
here's the worst part.
blow.
So the first guy, it's funny because they like you go through this whole web service thing to like fill out the application, and then just some random dude texts you.
Yeah.
Like it's so unofficial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I literally like filled out the whole thing, and then I just get a text from a random number being like, "Hey, bud, just want to let you know I can get you $150 if you bring it down today!" Exclamation point. How does that sound? Question mark. And I was like, $150
Way too eager, dude.
Yeah, I was like, $150, and I got to find somebody to accompany me down there so I can have a ride back.
Yeah.
That's not worth it, dude. If he would have said, "I'll pay you $150 to just find another person to drive with you, come down here and then come back home," I would have considered it. But the fact that I also had to give him my car after that, I was like, well,
Yeah.
now we're 150 just covered the travel, dude. That's a lot. I don't feel like fucking doing that at all.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the next person hit me with 52, and then I didn't respond, and they texted me again today. And he fucking texted me, and the first
Like-
sentence is like, "Hey, man, you know your car's 15 years old. Like, the best we can do is just make it a bunch of scrap metal. So $52." Like, he was like trying to talk me into it. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, calm the fuck down, dude. He was like basically shit talking my
man,
car.
like,
he was like,
You know that car fucking sucks.
he basically said,
Okay, you're twisting my arm. $53.
yeah, dude,
But there's no margin for profit in this.
I was like, dude, nobody talks about my car that way except for me, dude. My car is a piece of shit, but it is worth more than $52, dude. $52 is like a bad bar tab.
It is worth a restaurant.com gift certificate.
Restaurant.com, $200 voucher, restaurant.com. I got to imagine that's usable for alcohol, dude. I
Oh,
could
for sure.
Easily. Dude, that's money that I'm going to spend. That is, as far as I'm concerned, a $200 voucher to restaurants.com is two $100 bills, the way I'm looking
True.
at it. And then I get a fucking 2-night, 3-day stay at a hotel of 10 different locations, 3 to 4 stars. I don't even know what stars are. How many stars does the best hotel go to?
5, I think. Or
3
there
to
might be
4.
a 6-star hotel somewhere in like
I feel like-
Dubai. Someone was telling me that the other week.
Damn.
And I was like, you're lying. And they're like, no, here it is. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
I
I
think
get-
that was Ivan. I'm like, Ivan, you're a little tall tale storyteller. Then he Googled it and he was right. And I'm like, all right, this happens every time. Still just never believe him, though.
Just such an unbelievable dude.
So you're lying to me, right?
No, dude,
No?
3 to 4, that's got to be decent. Like, what the fuck? Like the place the Islander in Ocean City, what's that?
All right,
like
that was
1?
probably like a 2-star hotel,
2-star?
maybe.
If that's a 2-star, what the fuck is a 1-star, dude? We walked in, we had like an entire like breed of flies flying around the fucking thing. Like literally, and then they just walked up with a can of Febreze or a can of Raid and just handed it to one of us.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I remember that senior week, fucking flies everywhere. This fucking dude just walks up and hands us a can of Raid, and we just fucking went wild. Just sprayed the whole fucking room. All the flies just dropped to the floor, and we were like, all right, we're good, dude.
All right, let's start drinking in the rain.
I'm giving you guys 2 stars, and you're good. 2 stars is all I need. No, well, okay, I'll tell you what. I would not do that. I have elevated 1 level in life, only 1 level in life since I was 17. I will say that.
Mhm.
But that 1 level does not entail me staying in a hotel room full of flies. I will stay in a shitty hotel room. Dude, I don't even
No
fucking.
flies.
I don't need a TV to work. You know, like a 2-star bed, a 2-star hotel, like a TV might work.
Yeah.
I've stayed in a couple of those rooms. The TV just doesn't work. You call the office, yo, what's up with this TV? She's like, oh, it doesn't work. And I was like, oh, you said $80 a night, right? Okay, cool.
Did I get any discount for the TV not working? No? Okay, cool.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
You guys
thank
are making 0 profit at this point.
This comes with that gift certificate to restaurant.com, though, right?
That's where we could use it, dude. Ocean City.
Ooh.
I definitely want to take a fucking beach trip, but it's like the one super negative about my job is that my work week is literally the opposite of everyone else's work week,
Yeah.
which sucks.
That's how it was when I was at the movie theater. I'd always have to work weekends, and that shit blew.
It fucking sucks, dude, because, like, I want to plan a beach trip, but I know for most of my friends, like, the best trip would be, like, we go down Friday, come back Sunday or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a classic trip. But I'm like, yo, what do you guys think about Monday to Wednesday? They're like, no, I'm going to miss 3 days of work. I'm like, oh, okay.
But what about Monday to Wednesday?
It's the best I can do. All right, you're twisting my arm.
I can't budge.
You're twisting my arm Monday to Wednesday.
It's like, I mean, your job kind of sucks, man. Start like dissing their jobs, like a fucking car buyer.
Just start trying to convince them to pursue a different path. Like, yo, have you ever considered like pursuing your passions, dude?
Have you ever considered playing music?
Dude, I'm telling you, Monday to Wednesday. That's the key. I got a fucking call. From the insurance agency, the one that I signed up for like a year and a half ago after I got licensed. I tried to hit them up every day for like 3 weeks, and every day I'd fucking hit them up. They'd be like, oh yeah, well I'll have somebody call you, blah blah blah. And I'm like, and then I got the music shit going, and then just today I get a fucking call, and I just fucking rejected it because whenever a fucking number that I don't know pops up, just leave me a fucking voicemail.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it. If I know you, I'll call you back. But like, I see the number, and then I reject it, and I get a voicemail. I listen to it. She was like, hey, this is so-and-so from Worley. And I was like, what? Now?
Yeah.
Well, like, what the? I thought about it for a second. I was like, and then I was like, dude, I don't know anything about that business at all. But I am a federally licensed insurance adjuster. So before you start talking shit, just know that,
Dude, if they call again, just pick it up and be like, they're like, oh, and you're licensed, right? Like, yeah, but I forgot all that stuff.
I'm not even
You
sure.
still want me?
Not even sure my
How's Monday through
fingerprints.
Wednesday work? Free Mondays through Wednesdays.
It would be dope if I knew how to do it. Like, if I were in Sean's position, I just knew how to do this shit, I would do it all the time.
True.
Just fucking show up. It's like having a guitar and know how to play music. You just fucking show up with a ladder. That's your guitar when you're a contractor, the fucking ladder, dude. Fucking carry it across the thing, fucking Elvis Presley style. Bring it up to the thing. Not quite as glamorous. I was trying to talk you guys up for a second. Trying to make the blue collar people feel me, dude.
Yeah. So what were they saying? Did they leave you a voicemail or no?
Oh, I don't know, dude. They let me. I mean, I'm assuming she just has work for me. She didn't really specify why she called me. She was just like, "Hey, give me a call," and I was like, "You know what? I might just give her a call just to see what she's gonna say."
Dude, to see how far this goes.
Yeah, she's probably like, chances
Dude,
are.
honestly, just see how far it goes. Like, just see how
I've
far.
become the CEO of T. Rowe Price. Not even an insurance agency. Just somehow, dude.
You're the CEO, but you're still wearing just the white tee, black jeans. You're just like,
It's
dude,
like a fucking-
I don't know. This is all a gag.
Yo.
What's up, boy?
What's up, dude? All right, this is the moment we talked about, dude.
Oh,
This is the moment where I gotta get him the
dude.
fucking
All right,
mics.
let's we gotta get more mics, dude. And I'll switch to my seat.
We don't have any mics.
No, he has them, but he has to set them up.
When you're a man, you like sports, right? When you're a man, you like sports because you can relate to that guy. Those guys fighting for that Stanley Cup, they're fighting for. I mean, they had dreams of that when they were fucking 8 years old.
True.
They were playing hockey and they were like, God, this is like, this is how I'm gonna hold the Stanley Cup when I ride around with it. That's what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
As a man going for something that I yearn for, I can relate to them being like, you know, I have something that I dream about too. So it's good for me to see these guys succeeding in what they've been dreaming about since they were kids. And it's also good being like, you know, I'm from Baltimore. We don't have a hockey team, but I'm technically, you know, a part of the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. So they're the closest thing I can relate to. It's why like people from Pennsylvania or people from New Jersey are Eagles fans. They don't have a fucking team.
Yeah.
So they root for Philadelphia.
The thing that annoys me about DC is though, like I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, okay, so
DC would never claim anything Baltimore.
exactly. That's kind of annoying to me because it's like we will.
Well, they do have their own football and baseball team.
Yeah, but they also, they. That's what I'm saying. They have all the teams. They have the Wizards, which I tried to be a Wizards fan when I was a kid. I just couldn't. It's impossible to be a Wizards fan. It's like you can't.
They did pretty well this year, though.
I
went to a Wizards game this year.
I haven't.
They played the Toronto Raptors and we won.
Okay.
It was a good game.
Toronto Raptors. That's a cool team name, but like they have everything covered, so they don't ever have a reason to claim Baltimore. But like for two sports, we're like, oh,
Well, their football team is pretty shitty, so I would hate to be a Redskins fan. That's for sure.
that's true. Redskins is like they're like the only team that isn't named something like patriotic. Like got the Nationals. Well, actually, the Wizards.
Nationals,
That's not the fucking-
Capitals. Oh yeah, the Wizards aren't.
The Wizards are the old Baltimore Bullets, which I
Yeah.
think is more contemptuous.
Exactly. So I can root for the fucking Wizards. Fuck you.
No, but in a way, it's like we hate Indianapolis because they took our team.
That's
I
because
mean,
we have
like
a new
the-
team.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's because we have a new team.
Dude, I remember in 2008, we went to the playoffs with Steve McNair. No, 2013. I'm sorry. Way the fuck off. 2013, we got Steve McNair. This isn't 2013. No, you know what? You know what? It's probably 2008.
Yeah, Steve McNair was definitely dead in
Yeah.
2013. Definitely
We had
already
her, dude.
shot.
Brought him back from the
Already fucked a mistress. Already shot.
He was gone.
By the time
Pet Cemetery
2013
style.
rolled
Fucking
around.
brought him back. No, we had Steve McNair in the 2000s at some point. we went
Somewhere in the past 30 years.
Specifics.
We went to the playoffs and we played Indianapolis in the divisional round. And I remember people were more pumped about playing Indy in the playoffs than they had ever been about playing the Steelers or whatever else our fucking rivals are
I
supposed
never
to be.
gave a fuck about the indie games,
Dude,
dude.
I remember-
And I never gave a fuck about the Cleveland Brown games. They were apparently a huge rival for us too because our team was the Cleveland Browns and they came over
Yeah,
to
they
us.
hate us. We don't give a shit about them.
That's because they fucking suck.
Exactly. They hate everybody. They were 0-16.
Yeah, well, so does Indianapolis, dude.
Indianapolis is not bad, dude.
We fucked them up.
Not in that game.
When
We
we
lo-
went to the Super Bowl, they were the first team we played in the playoffs, and we beat them by literally 30
Tom,
points.
We're talking about two different times here, dude. I'm talking
Talking about
the
closest to the
2000s, bro. 2008.
Dude, I couldn't even bust a nut when we went to the fucking playoffs against them, so I don't care. I'm a man now, and
That's
I care
true.
about.
I remember it was.
I only give a shit about when I could bust a nut and post busting a nut. Therefore, we're better than the Colts.
I guess that logic has it. Statistically.
Granted, I've only been able to bust a nut for like 4 years.
What?
Or you're a late buster, dude.
I busted at 17. That was my first bust.
17?
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
I was
when
a late buster too.
What?
Yeah, dude. I
Not
didn't
that
get
late. Definitely not that late.
I didn't get
17?
I didn't
Probably
get
like 15 or something.
I didn't get armpit hair till I was like literally going into senior year,
What the?
and I was like 16 then.
Dude, I thought.
Dude, I
a
thought I
late
was
bloomer.
sterile. I thought I was like never gonna be able to have a kid.
I thought I was
remember in
still,
like
too, yeah.
ninth grade biology class. We were like learning about like how
a
you could be.
cig or a spliff?
Is a spliff. We were learning
Never
about
mind.
like weird like fucking like cross like whatever like
Do you have a
shit.
cig, Jim? Yes.
And
There
it
you
was
go.
like,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, if you can, we like learned about like a specific kind of like person that like, yeah, they can't come and like they'll grow like tits later in life. And
Oh fuck.
da 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 da. And I was like, oh shit, I can't come.
And whatever
I was like,
dreams they
fuck.
have, they'll never achieve.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck.
And then you have a
What if I'm
40%
that?
suicide rate.
And then next year I came and I'm like, hell yeah.
I remember
You heard that and you were like,
I remember
Yeah, for a
beating
year
off.
straight, I was like edging myself.
Dude,
gotta
I
build
would
it up,
beat.
dude.
I here's the thing is, it took me until I was 17 to bust a nut, but I was like masturbating since I was in 3rd grade, which was like age 8. So like
you weren't jerking off since 8, dude.
yes, I was, dude.
I was definitely beaten off pre-busting too.
Oh, I was beating
well,
off
because you could just do it forever.
Yeah,
And,
same,
like,
dude.
There's definitely like weird like phantom busts. I remember.
Yeah, well,
like,
you wouldn't
phantom
actually
busts, dude.
ejaculate. It was like a great
It was like
catch,
coming
by the
like
way.
what I imagine coming as a girl would be. Just fucking.
Well,
come
girls
and
actually
then-
like liquid.
It's what I imagine like coming as an old man is. It just like sputters like an old car.
No, old men can actually ejaculate, dude.
Like big
I don't know,
time,
dude.
or
Have you
just
seen
like,
it, dude?
I've never seen an
seen it for
old like a
yourself?
70-year-old man bust a nut, but
fucking
like
myth, dude.
they can definitely. I mean, you produce sperm until you die.
Yeah, but do you produce solid ass bus? Guys, question.
Do you produce cum shot cum?
It's about quantity.
Dude, I don't know,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Just every old guy is just taking mad like zinc pills and shit to get their loads up.
Yo, if you're talking the mic.
Snorting rhinos, fucking
Yeah, dude. If white
powdered
rhinos,
rhinos
Finish
tusk.
it, dog.
if white
There it is.
rhinos could bust till they were 70, maybe they wouldn't be fucking extinct, dude.
That's true, dude.
Ooh.
Rhinos take a long time to get it in.
Dude, yeah.
Probably because female rhinos are so fucking ugly, dude. Like, why would you ever want to fuck a rhino?
They look just like the males.
Dude, I feel like they like other species got to look at humans, be like, what do you see as attractive? But like, I see a hot woman, and I'm like, oh my, how could no other like, how could you not think this is attractive?
Dude, apparently.
But I've never seen a dog and been like, that's a hot dog. And you know what? Never mind. I've seen
What?
dogs.
You've seen a hot dog
No,
before?
let's hear him
Seen
out.
a hot
Hold
dog.
on,
Let's
hold on,
let
hold
him-
on.
let's let
I've
him
seen
talk.
dogs.
Yeah,
I've
who-
definitely.
What dog are you talking about?
I've definitely seen dogs where I've been like, okay, this dog is
All right, I'd fuck this dog.
this dog is like objectively ugly. But like
yeah.
I've seen another dog been like for instance,
This
my
dog is
dog,
ass.
if I were a dog, my dog would be a 10.
Well, you can.
I'm not saying I want to fuck my dog, but I'm
You're
saying
gonna
like
fuck Ratsy,
But
dude.
if you were a dog, you'd
but if
fuck
I
your
was a dog, I'd fuck my dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can compare this beauty of one dog to another, but it doesn't mean that lives up to your expectation of human beauty. You know what I mean? It can.
I don't know, dude.
No, I think Dom
my-
just has a thing for furry shit. I think Dom's a secret furry.
I saw a deer when I was walking the other day, and it was a pretty deer. And we were looking at it, and I was like jogging, and like they
"I'd
even
fuck
looked
you."
at me. They even looked at me like they were like
They're
hot
like,
chicks.
You wish.
Oh,
Yeah, they like it was weird because like I had the other encounter like
Keep walking, human.
Bad in
You
their
wish.
eyes.
I had the other encounter last week where like a fucking buck. I'm calling it a buck. I'm pretty sure it was a doe, but I want to say buck because it sounds
What do you mean
cooler.
a buck? Didn't have antlers?
Well, it
Then it was a fucking doe. They have antlers by now, dude.
It might have had nubs or something. Dude.
No,
Might
dude.
have
If
been
it
young
had
buck.
nubs, then it was like
was a
me
young
where it
buck,
couldn't
dude.
come till it was 17.
They don't get they don't get antlers that quick, dude. I don't know how whatever, dude. I saw a couple of deer when I was
when
jogging.
do
the other
animals
day.
start busting, dude?
Dude, animals start busting from the
As
jump.
soon
dude.
as they can.
They're like
like-
dogs where they're born being able to swim. Just born being able to bust.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, why do they know how to swim and we don't?
Yeah, fuck them.
I
They're
feel like
not
we should know how to
smart.
swim.
I feel like if
Because
you
we're
threw,
humans and we don't have to.
We
They
spend
have
more time in the fucking water than them, dude. Easily.
to. I've
feel
been
like
trying to
humans
ash
could
into this
figure out how
can.
to
And I've
swim.
missed 70% of the ash.
Did you finish that beer? Are you gonna swig it after?
No, this is like an empty beer.
Okay,
That's my
dope.
beer right there. Yeah, I'm gonna drink this.
You're like, go Cavs.
But like they say like pandas won't bang. But
yeah,
it's like-
pandas like don't want to fuck. I don't get that.
No wonder
They're
they're
going
fucking
extinct because they
endangered.
don't want to fuck.
apparently
They're
the
really
legend
like you see any panda on video, they look like they're straight up got some sort of
Ugly,
issue.
It's
With
that
Yeah.
BBW.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are definitely the fattest of all bears.
they're big.
other
boys.
bears are great looking, dude. Grizzly bears are fucking awesome looking.
Polar bears are definitely the most in shape bear. What do you think? Who would want to fight, a polar bear or a grizzly
Polar
bear?
bear. Polar bears are the biggest bear.
Are they the biggest?
They're the biggest, yeah.
I don't know if they're the biggest. They're definitely the
I'm
most
telling
aggressive.
you as a fact that they're the biggest, dude.
They're the most aggressive. That's a fact.
Well, what I just said is a fact.
Probably
too, so.
because they live in fucking.
Bunch of facts in here.
Well, they're like
Strictly
the,
facts,
They're
dude.
like the
All
swollest
facts.
bears.
No
They
lie.
have
Big
like no
facts.
body fat on them because they're always like starving because they like have to like get like.
That's why they're
always,
pissed off all
Polar
the
bears
time.
have
Yeah,
like a
dude.
jail body.
They do, dude.
Polar bears are out there lifting stones. Like I don't give a fuck.
Dude, it's
Or,
cold
like,
as shit out here.
Like
Like,
a seal and shit.
yeah, dude, they fuck up seals, dude. Seals are no joke, dude.
Dude,
like,
I would fuck up a seal.
grizzly bear. Okay,
Seals, a seal.
seal,
They gotta what? Do they fucking waddle?
dude.
I could run faster.
Polar
than a seal.
bears will swim in the fucking sea and fuck up a seal in his own domain. That's like me swimming out in Ocean City and
No,
fucking up a
because
shark.
seal isn't shit, dude. That's
Seals
like me.
are shit, dude. They fuck up penguins like all the time,
A
dude.
penguin?
Dude, they fucking crush penguins.
Like,
a
yeah,
leopard
penguins.
seal.
That's like me crushing
All right,
a
Dom,
fucking
I tell you what-
toad.
I tell you what, dude. Get in a fucking fight with a leopard seal.
Yeah.
Get in a fucking fight with a leopard seal, dude. Those things fuck
Tell
shit
you what, you
up.
line me up with a fucking leopard seal UFC fight night, I will fight a fucking leopard seal.
Yeah, I'm betting on the seal.
For sure.
That's
And the
true.
main event of the evening, the reigning, defending, best species of the world, human being versus the terrorists, the stupidest fuck, tiger seal,
How did you fuck up the name?
leopard seal. So unimportant that I don't know your name. Leopard seal.
I'm
It's
telling
like,
you.
"Arr, arr."
Dude, I'm telling you, polar bears are nothing to fuck with, and they
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck.
grizzly bears close second, I guess. Black bears, I thought about that. I was like, dude, I'm so lucky I haven't encountered a bear yet because what the fuck would I do if I did?
I've encountered 3 bears in my life,
Like
and it was within a week span.
just standing there, or like were you in a car? Or
Okay, so
Oh, that was good shit.
I've driven past. Okay, I've seen 4 bears in my life.
what the
First time I ever saw a bear was driving. My friend Andrew has a cabin in Pennsylvania. I drove by. I looked we were on a road that was in the middle of the woods, and I looked in the woods. I was like, "Damn, it's a big ass fucking dog just walking around in the woods." And then I was like, "Whoa, that's a fucking bear! Like
Holy
that's a
shit.
fucking
Where was
bear."
this?
In Pennsylvania. It was a
Oh,
bear,
dude.
But
There are
last
bears up
summer, me, Scotty, and Xavier, my 2 friends, hiked the New Jersey Appalachian Trail. Little known fact, New Jersey has the highest bear population per square mile than any state
Really?
in the
Shit.
country. Yes.
Never think about that.
New Jersey has the highest bear population per square mile
figured
than
it'd be
any.
like San
It's
Francisco
either
or
it's either the highest it's either the highest per
yeah.
square mile in the country or
Already disproven.
what? It's either the highest per square mile in the country or it's the highest per square mile on the Appalachian Trail. Either way, a lot of fucking bears. I hiked the Appalachian Trail. It took me 5 days, and I saw 3 bears. The first one I saw was like 200 feet ahead of us on the trail, and it saw us, and it ran off.
Dude, really?
The second one, they're scared of people. The second one, I saw it out of the corner of my eyes, and it was running down a hill away from us. The third one I saw was the biggest one I saw. This motherfucker was like, it was like Kimbo's. It was like the Kimbo slice of black bear. It was like 400 pounds. It was the biggest black bear. That black bears are generally like around 350 pounds. This motherfucker was pushing 450.
Holy shit.
This was a big fucking bear. We were walking on a trail. It wasn't like a tiny trail either. It was like a bike path. So it was like a 6-foot wide trail. And this bear, it was like 30 feet in front of us. It walked out of the woods onto the trail, and it looked back at us, and I made eye contact with it, which you're not supposed to do. And it looked at me, and it was like, "What are you gonna do, pussy?" Like, what, bro? Not those pussy bears that run away. He stared at us and just kept walking. Like, usually bears see you when they run. This fucking bear looked at us and stared at us, and we fucking got the bear spray out and everything. Like, this motherfucker stared at us
bear spray.
and
Fucking
fucking
ocular
kept
pat down,
and
dude.
kept walking
Yeah,
like
these guys are
right
pussies.
like 30 feet in front of us. I've never been like. It's not every day that you like. Usually, you don't worry about wild animals. Like, what's a fox gonna fuck you up? No. When you go on the Appalachian Trail and you're in their fucking place, this fucking bear was looking at us like he knew. It was you looking at us like you're in my fucking house right now, and I'm gonna walk as slow as I want, and you're gonna fucking stand there like a human, and you're gonna wait. And he fucking
Exactly.
walked. It was like someone walking through a crosswalk and they don't jog to make
Yeah.
sure you get by. It was like they look at you, they're like, "I'm gonna take my time walking through this fucking crosswalk." Like that's what the fucking bear was doing.
fucking
yeah.
black bear, dude. Just fucking,
Big boy.
fucking cruising through the crosswalk.
Is that before or after you opened for him at the stage?
That was after. Yeah, I saw this black bear. He just fucking stared at me, and he fucking kept walking. I remember we had started getting scared because we had read about black bears before going on the trail, and
Pussy.
when they the only time
you
they
guys
attack
prepared
you
for
is
this
when
bullshit?
they're hungry and when they're stalking you. And he had looked like he was fucking stalking us, so we were fucking scared the whole day. We were like looking over our shoulder because we didn't know if he walked in the woods and then was trying to catch us later on the fucking trail.
I don't think a stalking bear would make himself that apparent to you. I feel like if he was stalking you, he would have
Well,
never
he
made
saw
himself
us on the
apparent.
trail, and then he fucking dipped off into the woods. So we were afraid that he was watching us from the woods. And
But he
shit.
saw you. Trust this, dude. That bear
He didn't
saw
just
you.
walk on the trail ahead of us like a hiker.
That's what I'm saying. That bear saw you way before you saw him.
Definitely true.
That bear
Ooh,
knew
that's
your
fucked
ass
up.
was there and fucking cruised out into the walk and made a statement, dude.
Just,
he wasn't trying to
just
eat you.
flexing on you.
If he was
That's
trying
it.
to eat you, dude, you'd be fucking
Okay,
eaten.
well, you use that reason of thought while you're in the fucking middle of the woods with no one to help you, and you got a bear.
No, Dom, it's
Of
cool. You
course you're
brought
gonna-
bear spray. Sounds kind of gay to me.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't
Bear
know about
spray?
that.
Bear spray? Okay, yeah. Let's see
You have
how
a fucking
fucking
little
badass you are
taser,
with
too?
no bear spray and a fucking bear staring at you. Let's see how fucking badass you are then, mister. I could fuck up a tiger shark. Yeah, right.
First of all, I could fuck up a tiger shark. Second of all,
Yeah, if it was on land.
yeah, that's where UFC is held. Dude.
The octagon
Put that
has
thing
not-
in an octagon. It's
Yeah,
done.
Not.
How's it supposed to hold water? It's chain link fence.
Yeah, dude, Jesus Christ. So yes, I could fuck up a tiger.
man. Bone saw is ready.
Yeah, dude. In the water, I don't know.
In the water.
We
if
were
you had
having
your
an argument
tiger
about
shark
this.
Spray, I don't
We were
know.
having an argument about this the other night. Who do you think would win in a fight? Grizzly bear or a gorilla?
Gorilla.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gorilla probably.
Gorilla. For sure.
I thought that too, but apparently
A bear could fuck him up with his claws, but also a gorilla
But the
could
thing,
probably
here's
just
the
rip
thing
his
though,
arm
is that
off.
bears
Gorillas
are
are very versatile.
bears are way faster than gorillas.
Okay.
They're way bigger than gorillas.
They're not way bigger than
They're
gorillas.
200 pounds heavier than a gorilla. Average
But a
gorilla is
gorilla would,
700
like,
pounds.
pick up a
Average grizzly
fucking
bear is
rock.
900.
They'd like run up a tree faster than the bear.
But a
They'd
bear can
fucking
run up a
shake 'em
tree too,
loose.
dude. And a bear has claws. Gorilla doesn't have anything but brute
Yeah,
force.
but a gorilla knows how to use like tools and shit. They'll like
Yeah,
pick up
dude.
rocks and pelt it at the bear.
True.
Look,
Does
Gorillas
know how
got
to use them as
strategy.
I got to go with a
weapons?
bear on this one. I
I didn't realize
hey,
that a
look,
grizzly bear was 900 pounds.
I used to be team gorilla, but when I looked into it, apparently there is documented sources of a grizzly bear actually fucking up a gorilla.
Well, when would
no.
they ever encounter each other, though? They're in
I don't know. I
completely
just
different
Googled
regions.
it, dog. I just Googled it. Maybe some Japanese dude kidnapped a bear and a gorilla and was like, "Oh, the gorilla,
Gorilla.
versus
Bug
Grizzly
bites, but
bear."
it's-
Boy, too.
Just fucking watch this insane shit. Dude, the thing is, as cruel as it would be, I would love to see a gorilla fight a grizzly bear, dude. That would be
Hell
like,
Yeah,
I would love to see that. And that's the thing you could actually hold in the octagon.
a grizzly bear versus a gorilla.
Both land
Yeah.
animals.
Yes.
Dude, but the thing is, a gorilla, I feel like a gorilla.
But not like an octagon, but like you know how they used to do Deadliest Warrior?
Yeah, like
like
a
in a
Hunger
habitat
Games type
like hold them in
situation.
like a fucking like 1 square mile area and just have like a 2-day live broadcasting and just like, yo, this gorilla knows this grizzly bear's here, grizzly bear knows the gorilla's here. It's just a fucking matter of time till they fight over territory.
Let me tell you what's going to fucking happen, dude. Because you're right. A gorilla versus a grizzly bear in hand-to-hand combat, bear might take the cake. However, we're here for a fucking reason, dude. Human beings, apes, we're fucking smart. So if you just fucking put them in the same habitat, a fucking gorilla tribe or whatever, they'd fucking win that war.
But you're talking about
So a
tribe
group- a
versus
group of
you're talking about
gorillas
tribe
versus
versus
a-
gorillas don't have tribes. Yeah, a
Yeah,
gorilla
but
tribe
also,
would
what if
fuck
it's
up
like
a
a
pack of
mama
bears.
I'm not
Bears,
talking
dude.
about a hand-to-hand fight. I'm just saying that over the course of time, the reason we won, the reason why grizzly bears are worried about us taking their habitat and not the other fucking way around, which I'm fucking glad about. I would hate fucking grizzly bears fucking deforesting my fucking forest, dude.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, I don't need a fucking forest, dude. I'm an ape.
But you could not fight a grizzly bear.
But I could kill one. Way easier than it could kill me.
If you had okay, you could kill one with technology, yes.
Exactly, because
But-
I'm fucking smarter.
But
I could end his whole species.
But that's off the basis of your entire species creations. But if you born a human versus a bear born a bear in the same habitat, you'd get fucked up.
In a fight, yeah.
A bear is already given everything it needs. It doesn't need anything
Yeah,
else.
claws.
It's not going to use
that's it.
anything
The bear
else.
doesn't have any technology. Yeah, I'm saying obviously humans are better than bears, but
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but you
I just wanna make that known.
And I have to piss.
Right.
And you know what, bears? Yeah, I piss in the woods. What's up? What are you gonna do about it?
This one's for you,
Does a
dog.
human piss in the woods? Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? Fight me? Doubt
You guys
it.
don't even have a saying, do you? You have a fucking single saying amongst all the bears.
Fucking score one humans, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm saying fuck bears, but I am saying I like bears. But also, bears kind of win because they have team names after them. There's no such thing as a sports team called the Gorillas.
Ooh.
You know?
Maybe
There's a
not
lot of
in
bears.
America.
There's the
Hold up,
Chicago
hold up,
Bears.
Hold up, let me
aren't
rack
like-
my memory.
Dude, you will not find a team called the Gorillas or anything ape related. You won't find the monkeys. You won't find the fucking
Chimps.
orangutans.
No
You won't find the
chimps, there's
baboons.
No fucking
Chimps,
baboons.
yeah, no.
There's no lemur.
No
What
lemurs.
the fuck is going on?
The Louisville lemurs.
Nobody
dude.
wants to be a goddamn ape.
Dom, let me speed you up, dude. We just realized that in a way, bears kind of won because they have team mascots after them, and apes have no team mascots whatsoever.
There's
Nobody
no
wants to be a
ape, like,
primate.
native to
Everyone wants to be a
America.
bear.
Alabama apes, dude, not a shot. Not happening.
There's nothing native to America though. Like,
Dude, we
usually
have
the
horses.
teams are after whatever.
Yeah, but
like
I mean,
local.
well, bears
you know
are
what I
native
mean?
to America. I mean, they're not native to America, but
Bears are Native animals. They are the original Native Americans. Bears.
yeah, bears. Yeah, stop complaining, Native Americans.
You want to talk about an oppressed
Yeah,
group?
you guys
Talk about
fucking yeah.
bears.
Let's talk about bears first.
Yeah, you guys got the Washington Redskins. Think about Chicago Bears.
Y'all
How do you
were
think they
hunting
feel?
bears way before we were.
You guys are lucky they can't argue.
Oppressed or
All right, what about a
oppressors.
lion versus a tiger?
Tiger, any day.
Yeah, I'm going.
Tiger's the
with tiger.
biggest
Yeah.
cat.
Because even like a
Is tiger
lioness
bigger?
could fuck
Tiger's
up
the
a
biggest
lion.
cat. Yes.
I think if you are an animal and the women have to do the hunting, you're automatically a pussy.
but you're also automatically a fucking
Do you know
G.
a tiger's like territory, a single male tiger, its territory is 20 square miles in the jungle.
Dude,
20 square miles? Can you fucking imagine having to manage 20 square miles?
I was at Bread and Circuses and this girl was like talking. She was like a typical like I rescue animals, blah, 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 blah. And she was like
I'm gonna guess she was white.
yeah, obviously. What else could she fucking be? And she's fucking like, I rescued a tiger. But I was like, what? You rescued a tiger? And she was like, yeah. And then she was like, yeah, I kept it at my dad's property. It's like a 40-acre property or something. It was 100 acres. She was like, it's a 100-acre property in like Western Maryland or something like that. And like eventually, like people found out, and I was like, do you realize that like, because I wanted to prove her wrong. When she said that to me, I was like, you are such a bitch, but I don't know why. I don't know why,
How
but
did
I
you come across rescuing a tiger in
Dude, she didn't
Maryland?
rescue it. How do you rescue a tiger, dude?
Yeah, yeah.
The tiger was fucking chilling,
Your
and
dad
then you
bought you a tiger.
Yeah.
You stole it. You stole
yeah,
a
you
tiger.
stole a fucking tiger. Now you own it, and you think you're taking better care of it than it would fucking take care of itself. You put in a 100-acre thing. Their fucking territory is like, yeah, it was like 20 to 25 square miles. I remember reading that and being like, did you know? I was like,
that your tiger thinks it owns 1/8 of Maryland. Did you know that?
exactly. It's like, did you fucking know that you fucking basically you took a tiger and like put it into like 1/10 or less of what it would normally of what its normal domain would
Your
be? dude?
tiger is claustrophobic, and you have caused it. You piece of shit.
That's true.
And your tiger's gonna kill everything now.
But that being said, I've always had dreams of having a pet, something cool.
An exotic animal.
Like pet dolphin would be awesome. A pet
Where would you
chimp would
keep
be
it, though?
unbelievable.
Go with
Yeah.
an
In my
owl.
dude, if I was rich
I
as
just
fuck,
wanna
and had a big ass-
hug. I wanna like hug a chimp because I feel like it may know. It may know. Be like,
crush your ass,
Like,
dude.
like,
dude, they're
Would
fucking
snap
strong.
your back like
Chimps?
Bane, dude.
You ever seen a fucking chimp without hair? They look like buff ass fucking humans.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to see that.
Dude, the reason, first of all, not only do they have more muscle mass, but also they're 3 times stronger because their muscles. So, like, our bicep, this is going to be terrible for anybody listening, but our bicep connects, like, right here on our.
He's pointing at
forearm.
the web of his elbow. By
yeah.
the way,
Yeah, my bicep connects to my, like, ulnar or radius or whatever at, like, really close to the joint. A chimp's connects like way further down the bone, like more towards the middle of your
like
arm.
in the middle of their forearm.
Yeah, and so it has that much more leverage. And so like their muscles are a little bit bigger than ours, like probably a decent amount bigger than ours, but they're also so much stronger because their fucking joints connect at a better leverage point. But the reason why we developed closer to the joints is because it's better for like endurance and shit like that. So like for like, because that's what humans claim the fame was, dude. We fucking could traverse the savannas and shit when we started off in Africa, dude. We did persistence hunting, which is like basically you would track an animal and just jog after it. And then it would like, an animal would jog a certain distance and wait. And then, because they're like a fucking antelope is faster than a fucking human.
Yeah.
So you just jog after it like in a tribe. And then the thing will run away from you far away and then just wait. And then you just keep jogging. But you never stop. And so the animal will just keep sprinting and stopping. And eventually it gets to the point where it literally cannot keep going. And they'll just fucking get within a fucking circle of it and spear it down. That's like persistence hunting. And that's like what humans did. That's why the fucking Kenyans crushed the marathon too. That's why. It's got to be at least part of it. I mean, that's what the fuck we did back in the day. That's what humans do. No other animal is just running 26 miles for no reason.
Yeah.
Birds will fly across the world, but that's got to be easy. Not to take any credit.
Yeah, that's
away
why
from
no
birds.
lion
Kinda
has
just
ever
ride
killed a
the
fucking bird.
slipstreams.
Well,
dude.
elephants will walk, but I mean,
What else are they gonna do? Dude?
Yeah, their eyesight.
What else are you gonna do?
Fucking
You got nothing
eyesight's
else?
Fucking
terrible.
elephant, dude.
They can roll, I guess. Maybe
Play
if
in
they
the mud,
try.
dude.
Fucking fat ass fucks.
Dude, elephants are smart though. I don't know if they're smart. They're just like,
They're smart. They like visit. They have like burial grounds and shit. Like they visit like their graveyards of their like fallen tribe members every year, whenever they migrate.
which is super cool.
It's fucking wild. Yeah.
They're still fucking.
But also they fucking like just roll in mud and fucking spray themselves down with water and shit.
They
They
have
just do
If you had to
circus
be,
shit
if you
in
had to
the
be,
wild.
one, if you had to be one animal other than a human, what would you be?
Ooh.
Definitely an apex predator of some sort, because I would not want to have to worry about getting hunted by another animal. So like
Yeah.
all herbivores, you're out of the fucking question.
Maybe like a fucking falcon or some shit.
Yeah,
Falcon will be
Something to
fucking
fly, but
sick.
then like yeah.
I would
An
do. If
eagle,
I was
I'd
a,
read
my mind.
Bald
if I was
eagle,
a
dude,
falcon,
American.
I would just like fly high as shit and then just dive bomb
Yeah, dude.
and then just like
Right into,
catch
the
myself
water
at the
and get a
last
fish and
second.
shit. Remember at Lock Raven, I like probably brought this up like a million times on the podcast, but it's like the coolest shit I've ever seen in my
Oh
life.
yeah, dude.
But when we saw that fucking falcon or something just swoop down in the water and catch a fish like
It was
20 feet
unreal.
in front of us, that was amazing.
Dude, I've been seeing birds like that. Like, dude, I was walking across York Road and I'm standing on the other side of the Seminary York thing, so like walking out of where Planet Fitness used to be.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to cross the road. I'm just standing at the crosswalk waiting for the traffic to stop. It's like midday. And I see this fucking hawk, big as shit. Like, you don't see birds that close up, and it's almost like you don't really realize how big birds are, like when you see a plane in the sky versus when you see a plane on the ground. Like, you see a fucking bird up in the sky, and you're like, yeah, I guess it's big. Probably like a size of a bird. You fucking see a bird close up, it's like a fucking, like a big bird, like an eagle. They look like fucking monsters, dude.
Yeah.
It's
He's got
insane.
Big ass windspan.
I see this fucking
They're
hawk.
like a couple feet high and shit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I see this fucking hawk fly maybe about 20 feet over my head, so like real close. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I just see one little ass crow chasing his ass.
Ooh.
Just chasing his ass.
They do that shit.
And I'm
Because
looking
hawks
at it.
try to fucking take their eggs and then the crows
Yeah.
chase them out.
Dude, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my God. And I said, I audibly, I've been doing this a lot accidentally. I just say wow to myself. I was just like, wow. I like mouthed it like in slow motion. I was like, wow. And I looked around and like these people at the traffic lights were all looking at me. I was like, no, dude, did you just fucking see that? I started like motioning to him. I was like, did you fucking see that? I don't know if anybody
Oh
fucking saw
no,
it.
dude! They're probably like, oh, we don't
But
have
it's
any
like,
money.
no,
Sorry.
you're autistic.
I was like, it was amazing, dude. It was crazy. And I've had experiences like that before. Crows do not fuck around, dude. That hawk patrols this area, dude. I see him all the time. I leave, like, when I used to catch
You know
mice
him by
in here.
name.
I don't
Yo,
know.
what's up, Jerry?
Jerry.
I see you, dog.
Fucking classic.
Fuck
dude.
that crow, bro.
There was a fucking little ass rabbit in the yard
I-
next.
So I thought you said rat, and I was throwing the baseball at the wall today just because I was like bored, and I saw a fucking rat run across the driveway. This motherfucker is so lucky that I didn't have that baseball because I was trying to fucking throw a heater at this rat, and I'd have killed that shit.
neighborhood has rats. There was a fucking just full like it was like I hate the term like a whole ass rat. I hate that shit. I don't hate it. I kind of like it. But like I saw a whole ass rat. Like it wasn't squashed. It wasn't nothing. It was a fucking whole rat just
like
laying
a
in the alley.
chihuahua.
Yeah. Like just completely fine. It looked like he died of cancer or something like that. Like what killed you, dog?
Died in his sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Like
He
you
lived
died
a
of,
long,
did you die of
fulfilling life.
natural causes as a rat? That's fucking weird. I didn't know that was
Congrats.
possible. I thought all of you eventually get caught or killed.
Rats, bro.
Dude, holy shit. This thing was just laying there, flies circling around. Fucking all the animals are down there. And I thought to myself, I was like, are any of you fucking animals going to take care of this shit, dude? There is a rat in the middle of this alley. Can a vulture do something about this? I was almost like, I was looking at the neighborhood. I was like, look, you guys live here for free, dude. Just fucking take care of the fucking rat in the middle of the alley, dude. I did swing up there later and it was gone. So could have been.
Something got it.
Foxes
Some, like,
aren't going
dog
to eat that
ate it or
shit.
something.
Yeah, they
Dogs, no. A
Dude,
fox
I
will
bet
eat
it
a-
foxes
probably
are
got
literally
poisoned
like
and whatever ate
dogs,
it got
except
poisoned.
they're just not domesticated. They're just literally undomesticated dogs.
But animals definitely have a fucking like a lot of animals have an aversion to eating rotten meat or dead meat. Like there's scavengers like hyenas, but like most animals, most like non-birds and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they just
it's
fucking
like mainly like fucking birds, like they eat the carrion and shit.
yeah. We don't have the ability to digest rotten meat, dude. Like we get fucked up. Like human beings can't do it.
They want to hunt their own meat. I think that's part of it. It's like
You think it's a pride thing? You think we're like, yeah,
not
fuck you guys?
Not necessarily, but I think that is part of it. Like they want to get. Yeah, I guess pride would be a good
It's
analogy.
definitely not pride, dude. I was fucking with you. I don't think it's pride.
No, but pride is
Like
it's not
a
pride, but they
primal
want it. It's
Dog
it's
pride,
hardwired
baby.
into them to get their own shit. You know,
I
To
mean,
get their own meat.
Dude, there's only so far you
Their
can
own
get
food.
eating rotten meat, dude. I mean, look at the animals that eat dead flesh. You got hyenas, they're probably the best. You got vultures, crabs, fucking catfish. Like all the other animals that eat rotten meat are fucking way down the fucking scale.
Ravens.
Like, ravens, okay.
Look at that.
Raven's pretty smart.
Yeah.
But birds are on like a whole different fucking level. Birds are weird.
Birds,
Because they
are
can
a
just
bit
be smart, but
off.
like you'd never fucking know it. You know, like at least with the dog, you can be like, you can look at a dog and be like, wow,
Now
you get
think
me.
about it. I think ravens might be the smartest mascot. That's an animal. Smartest animal mascot. Well, I don't know.
That's true.
There's
Well,
the Miami Dolphins.
oh, true. But they're
There's-
dumb as fuck.
No, dolphins,
Dolphins
are
are
smart.
smart.
No, I was
as
talking about
fuck.
people in Miami.
Ooh, the team, the team, Miami, the Dolphins. What are we talking about?
Fucking Miami Dolphins. They're okay. So Ravens are the second smartest. Because what the fuck is a Steeler? That sounds dumb as shit. Steeler's not even a word.
Steel Town, dog.
Well, there's also the Patriots
That's a man who works in the factory.
and the 49ers.
Steel. It's a toss up.
And the Redskins.
If your mascot is just
Not gonna
some
comment.
asshole that used to do
Something.
what your city did, like the 49ers, he used to mine gold. Okay, so all of them had an IQ of 80. Congrats.
They were all like the
Steelers.
pyramid scheme
Yeah.
kids now. Like,
Yeah.
yo, I got a great business opportunity.
Listen, man, you fucking
Let's
join
go to
this.
California.
I made 1,000 last week. It's like, no, you fucking didn't.
We're all gonna go out to San Francisco and mine gold, and in 2 generations, we're all gonna be gay. Like, I don't know if that's
And in 2 generations, we're gonna lose the Super Bowl to the Ravens.
Go Kaepernick,
Hey.
dude.
We're gonna lose to a better mascot.
Well, okay, all the non-human, because there's a lot of human mascots. You got the Steelers, Patriots,
that's
49ers,
sick.
Raiders, Buccaneers,
Oh yeah, that's a human. Cowboys.
Cowboys. Cowboys are
Cowboys,
smart.
yeah.
Cowboys got to outclass a Raven
There's
easily.
a solid mascot.
What
by the way.
about
There's one that literally fell on the
no,
ground right
no.
there. All right, that can be yours, I guess.
but the Raiders, dude? I bet Raiders are kind of smart.
Raiders, all
Raiders.
of them, dude. I mean, well, my personal favorite, dude, is I love the Baltimore Orioles because the Baltimore Oriole is a legitimate, actual type of bird. Like it's species name.
Yeah.
I mean, a raven is a type of bird. too.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
like
it's not a Baltimore
very
raven.
native.
A Baltimore
Yeah.
Oriole
Okay,
is
yeah, yeah.
actually a bird that's
Native-ish.
actually only native to Baltimore.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
Baltimore
crazy.
Oriole.
It's fucking awesome. I think
I've
that's cool.
Seen maybe 2 in my life, and it's just because Dad pointed them out. He's like, "That's a Baltimore Oriole."
I saw
Yeah, 'cause they're like
one-
tiny.
Looks
as
like a
shit.
robin to me, but all right, Dad.
Yeah.
They're a little bit smaller than robins and they're brighter. I saw a fucking Oriole at the reservoir when I was debatably on shrooms. I'm still not convinced.
Ooh.
Same time you found the cliffs.
Same time I found the cliffs. Same time. Oh no. I didn't find the cliffs when I was on shrooms.
Yeah, that was when you were running.
Yeah, but I went back to the cliffs when I was on shrooms and I saw every possible animal. It was like a fucking like literally it was
Saw
like
beaver.
I saw
you
I
fucking
saw all of them.
woodchuck.
I saw a toad on my way down.
What's
And I
the
remember-
craziest animal you ever seen in the wild?
Ooh.
In the wild? It's
In
Eric's.
the wild.
It's a solid question.
Do you need to light your cig though?
No, dude, I'm good. All right. Craziest animal in the wild. Actually, I don't think anything that
You
crazy.
seen a toadfish before? Toadfishes are fucking ugly.
Fuck is that?
They're wild as
I've
shit.
seen a toadfish.
What's that?
But that's just a fish.
It would have to
It's
be a
ugly as fuck.
shark. I've
or
seen
no,
a
it's
shark.
an oyster fish.
We
sorry.
caught a shark. Remember that?
Yeah, but it was like a little ass baby one.
Yeah, but it was a
It
fucking
looked
shark.
dope. It looked dope. It was like, oh my god, this is a fucking
We
fish.
caught a
person.
shark on a fishing line. We were like kids and we were visiting Outer
Where?
Banks. Outer
Outer
Banks,
Banks,
North
okay.
Carolina. We actually like set out a fucking. I remember I caught the shrimp with a net because they were all just fucking sitting across the docks. Caught a shrimp, put a shrimp on the hook, threw the hook out. We fucking caught an actual like a foot-long shark. It was a baby.
Dude, I remember being in Greece, and like I was
Forgot about that.
I was like 14 at the time, and there were these like little ass native kids who were just fucking with us the whole time. You remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, fuck you guys. Like, I was proud to be Greek, but at the same time, I was like, dude, I'm prouder to be an American, though. So, you know what? Like, be fucking jealous with your fucking stupid ass dollar store net coming out here every fucking day, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed it. It was like a cool lifestyle. Like, these kids just fucking went out there and they would like make fun of how like not as good at them as them they were at fucking catching fish and shit. I was like, all right, dude, we get it. You're better netting fish. And
We
shit.
get it. You're gonna be fishermen when you grow up.
Congrats.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. Just
In a
fuck.
failing economy.
Look at this shit.
I'm
That's
the better
that's
Greek.
an oyster
I got out of
fish.
Greece.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's gnarly.
Looks like a reptile.
It's called an oyster
What are we
fish.
looking
What
at?
the fuck?
It's an oyster fish.
Show that to the camera.
Oh wait, it's called an oyster fish because it has a like giant mouth.
Those
and, like,
listening, you gotta
teeth
Google it. It looks like a fucking,
and
literally
its
like a
jaw.
toad fish.
Yeah, it's like a fish
shit
that's
belongs in
jaw
a
can
fucking
crack
shell.
open oyster
Hell yeah.
shells,
Hidden
dude.
from the goddamn world.
Yeah, dude.
It can crack open oyster shells with its mouth.
Jesus Christ.
I can barely crack open an oyster shell with an oyster shuck.
Yeah, and I have all the human technology at my disposal. Like I have like knives and
Dude,
stones.
you would never beat an oyster fish.
I have
in a
computer
shucking
technology. I
They
still
win.
can't open an oyster.
They're better
dude.
than
You do a lot of fingers trying to open up oyster shells, and this thing can do it with its mouth.
Dude, it's almost unfair. But at the same time, not really. But at the same time,
We have
kind
an
of because
economy.
raw oysters are a delicacy. Like we
Not
don't
for
cook those
them,
shits.
dude.
We fucking get them and
You
just crack 'em.
can grill them, but I've eaten a raw oyster before, and it just tastes like
It's white
shit.
trash.
Just like salt
to
water.
grill oysters, dude. The
white trash to
aristocrats,
eat oysters.
the elitists, the rich, the Maryland aristocracy eats raw oysters with a smidgen of cocktail sauce and horseradish.
I remember.
Small bit,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of
hot
vinegar, some
Worcestershire?
sort of hot sauce, but like not.
horseradish too. They
Not
eat 'em.
horseradish is
diluted.
important. Well,
The only time
cocktail
I've
sauce is horseradish is in cocktail sauce, but
Yeah, but
We
you get the
figured it out.
fresh,
Something along those lines.
the fresh horseradish.
Nothing's
dude.
more American than a fucking pit beef sandwich with horseradish, onions, and barbecue sauce.
I'm gonna venture to say nothing's more American than the fucking cheeseburger, dude. Just straight up cheeseburger.
Yeah, because
Can't beat it. And the frank.
Yeah, but every other country has that. Every other country
Because
has
of us.
Beef
has
is
a
like
hot dog.
pretty much a Baltimore thing, though.
What, like a beef hot dog?
Dude, the cheeseburger
Nah,
started
nah,
in America, I'm pretty sure. We
yeah,
invented
but
that
I'm
shit.
saying like a pit beef sandwich. It's pretty fucking
Pit
dope.
beef's only in Baltimore, is what I was saying, though.
You
Is
said
it
nothing
really?
more
It's not
American.
an American thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pit beef is a Baltimore thing. Very Baltimore. I didn't even know it was a Baltimore thing until Cheesecake Factory they were trying to do like a regional menu. And the thing that they picked up, we already had crab cakes, but they were Louisiana style, which meant they were fried and they had like peppers in it and shit. It was like when you go to like a shitty restaurant, you get like crab bites or something. It's just like not the same as like a Maryland style crab cake.
Yeah.
And so, and then the item that they picked for Baltimore was the pit beef sandwich, and I was like, oh, this is Baltimore? I didn't even know that. Holy shit! But I remember thinking like, why wouldn't you do the crab cake? Like, we have shitty crab cakes. Why wouldn't you just make it the Maryland crab cake? That would be better. But, like, I don't know. The pit beef sandwich is cool.
It's pretty good, dude. Chaps in the parking lot of the Gold Club, dude. That shit is banging.
It almost seems too obvious. Like, when somebody invents a sandwich, it's like, how do you not invent that? Like, whoever had beef and bread has had a pit beef sandwich at some point in their life. They just don't know.
No, it's like the style of cooking it, and then you slice it.
Like a roast beef sandwich is like my favorite sandwich of all time.
Good cold sandwich.
Yeah,
The roast
I get it
beef
from
cold.
the fucking deli over here, the Galleria Deli. That's the best pit beef of all time.
Korean
dude.
deli, dude.
Fucking dank pit beef. I got one, not pit beef, roast beef. I got one like 2 days ago, actually.
Very good place, dude. Very good place. They charged me $100 for a sandwich once.
What?
Ooh, what?
And
Are you
she's like,
serious?
oh, I messed up. I was
Nope,
thinking.
I'll pay it.
I was thinking like, you're
Don't worry
lucky
about
this
it.
isn't a debit card, bitch. Like when she said it, I was like, if I didn't have $100 in my account, that would have charged me $35, and then I would have had to politely be like, you might have cost me $35. Can I get like 7 more sandwiches or something? How to work that out without being an asshole? But
Can I
I'm
get
just
a share in your profits?
I went to Szechuan House today. Got a fucking sweet and sour pork. Way more unhealthy than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's like fried, right?
Yeah, dude, I didn't know that. I fucking opened. I was like, all right, pork sounds healthy.
Sweet and sour, that seems healthy.
Hey, sweet and sour.
It's natural.
Those are all flavors.
Life is sweet and sour.
It's like, this makes sense.
Is it
Fucking
a
picked
Sour
it up,
Patch Kid?
open up the box. I was like, oh shit. This is like that fucking one part of the hibachi grill that has just like full tray of like fried meat with like orangish red sauce.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the most unhealthy
You've
looking
never
shit.
tried that shit before?
I've never tried that shit.
And you just thought today was the day?
I looked at it and I was like, that's crossing the line. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's like pretty good, but it's like, yeah, it's kind of gross. You just feel gross eating it.
But it comes with an egg roll, which is really nice. I love egg rolls.
You get like a lunch special?
Yeah, I got the lunch combo because the last time I went in there afterwards. And like most Chinese food restaurants aren't very strict about their lunch combo. Like, you
House
don't-
and Best is very strict about it.
Yeah, I remember calling it 3:15. They were like, "We don't have lunch special anymore." I was like, "All right,
it's
well
like,
then I'm
you
not
don't have
ordering."
fucking business then, Towson. More like
Then you're
Towson's.
going out of business.
More
I remember
like-
they were gone for like a week,
Yeah, they all went to China on vacation.
and then I fucking put our flyer for the for a show we had on their fucking place
They immediately flew back.
They were like, no. No, I put a flyer there. It was actually there until literally they had already been back, and it was still
It was still there.
It was literally their doors here, and it was taped on next to their door. And they didn't remove it until like a week after they got. I guess they maybe have thought that they had like partnered up with someone for advertising. And then one guy was like, "No, we didn't," and then tore it down.
Somebody else is like, are you sure though? Let's leave it up until we find out.
Damn, dude. That was some good promo.
Yeah. No, they got some. I mean, just make it on time, I guess, is the best I could tell you guys.
You better hit it before 3:00 or you're fucked.
But if you miss Towson Best,
Fucking
Szechuan
50%
House,
off if your name's Kimchi.
True. Fucking Szechuan House.
Not a surprise, but I have to piss again.
Damn,
You
you,
had to piss
broke the
again?
seal.
Good
dude.
Lord.
Jesus
Shit.
Christ.
You don't
Dude,
break
I
the
pee a
seal.
lot
That's the
sober.
worst mistake.
I
you can
pee a
make.
lot. I pee as much when I'm sober as many people do when they're drunk.
You might have
So when
like
I'm-
an enlarged prostate.
I hope
or
not,
something.
dude.
You gotta
It's not a
figure
good
that out.
start.
From beating, you've been beating off for as long as many men in their 40s have, dude.
Not
so
a good
maybe
start.
you've
You're
developed
right.
a prostate.
May have to
problem.
get that checked soon. But in the meantime, I'm gonna piss.
Yeah,
There you
dude.
go.
Sometimes
Drain
you can just piss.
Drain the lube.
It is cured, dude.
Fuck yeah, man. I don't know what else to talk about. You want to wrap this up?
We could.
We've been going for a minute.
Yeah.
We can do plugs when Dom gets back in here. Wait, what was the thing you were going to talk about earlier? You said something right when we were like hanging up phone earlier.
Oh shit! Yeah, I
And
was
you're
gonna
like,
talk to you
dude, I'll
about.
fucking talk about it on the cast.
Oh, fucking. I hate.
Or do
I
you
get-
not want to talk about it?
No,
on
I'll
the
talk
cast?
about it on the cast.
Okay.
Fuck it, dude. It's part of my life. Part of my life. Yeah. I fucking took a girl back from High Toss and banged her at the studio, dude.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, dude.
What happened
Tuesday
I
night.
gave you the number today. though.
Ooh.
No, that was what I was saying. I was like, this will all make sense once because like literally.
Does Eric not know yet?
No, I haven't.
No, he's
talked
telling me
about it.
right now, dude.
Let's
He
go.
teased it on the phone earlier.
So we're at because I was like, should I fucking? I don't even fucking know.
Should I tell him? I can't. I don't know.
Because I also saw I noticed it because like I saw that girl from your Tinder came out last night, or like I don't know if she came out on purpose or like you just wound up there with her or something like that.
Oh, she was just there and saw me, and we hung out for a while.
I just saw you guys talking. I remember looking over and be like, that girl's pretty fucking cute. That
Yeah,
girl's
she's
also
cute.
been talking to Eric a lot. I was like pumped. I was like, dude, I didn't know you guys had already like exchanged words previously in the past. I was very pumped. I was like, dude, Eric has game. Dude. He's fucking just talking like nothing.
Yeah, dude. I mainly talk about nothing, so it works out. Just say random bullshit, and people are like, "Is that funny?" Okay, I'll listen for a while.
I was fucking so.
You just like ashed that all over your jeans.
Oh,
Like the whole cherry fell out, like on the floor.
Pretty impressed. I thought that was intentional.
It was kind. Yeah, dude, it was. That's
Well,
why I
dude,
only wear
who
undershirts.
cares?
Stop trying to deflect.
Who
dude.
cares?
Talk
Life
about
is
this little
meaningless.
high
Eat
tops.
Arby's.
So I'm planning. First of all, it was kind of a big day actually. I fucking went to the
Oh, so you got
dealership.
your new car?
Yeah, same day.
Yo.
I fucking went to the dealership and
rolled up to High Tops in the new whip.
hardcore style, dude. Fucking like I remember like I got home, all my music shit was in my other car. But like my other car probably had a flat at the time too, so I was like,
Definitely had a flat.
I was like, what is the move right now? Should I
Still
take
working on the auto inflation technology.
I haven't figured it out yet. I'm waiting because I'm gonna buy my old car back once they've scrapped it.
You're gonna go steal it back from the blind. You'll never know it's gone.
I'll never know. It's like taking cars from the blind.
They'll be like,
Yeah.
thank God somebody took that shit.
Yeah, dude, I could hear that shit, and I didn't like it. I could just sense it in the shitty car. They donate it back to me to get a tax write-off. Damn it,
You need
dude.
it more than we do.
I fucking roll up with all my new music equipment in there. I'm playing music. It starts out pretty busy. I walk in, it's like a packed house. I'm playing there. The neighbors drop through.
Ooh,
Yeah,
fuck
Paige.
yeah.
Paige,
Yeah,
Noah,
that's
and
sick.
Sam dropped through, chilled for like a whole set. Had a beer with them during a break. They left during the next set, and I was like, dude, that's fucking dope. I wasn't even gonna drink that night, and then like they all came, and I was like, all right, I'll get a beer.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
fucking sitting there getting a beer with them and stuff like that. And then I was just like, I already got a beer. Might as well get another
Always
one.
look as a mower.
I'm already- So I'm fucking playing, and this girl's in the back of the bar, and she's like, just sitting there, what people do. And I'm fucking,
Just chilling.
and I was like, all right, I'm gonna break out an original song right now. Not because of that. I just like I try to do one a set. So I do this song, and I'm playing it, and I'm like real into it, and I'm like mid like the breakdown part, and I open my eyes, and she's like looking directly at it, and my first thought was like, oh, dope, this song is great. And I was like looking at her, I was like, oh, she likes the original song.
I hope I'm doing it justice. Let me keep watching her while I sing this to make sure the audience approves.
And when I'm playing and I finish up, and so for the rest of the night, I was like, oh, I guess this song was good. Like that was like my main concern, really, because I always get like self-conscious about like, oh shit, what if my songs suck?
Yeah.
And so I'm out on break, and I'm like trying to figure out something in my car because like the fucking door lock won't work. And she walks out, and she's like, hey, do you smoke? And I was like, you mean like cigs or like weed? And she was like weed. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I guess that's what it automatically means,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I always ask like cigs, but like nobody asks like that. Nobody's like,
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
smoke? And so I was like, no, I can't fucking smoke. I can't do this shit.
We'll just say like, oh, after my set.
Well, that's what I
Okay,
said.
fuck
That's what I
yeah.
said. And I go back in, I finish my set, and she was still there, and I was like, okay. She got me a shot, and she also left me her number in the tip jar, but told me she did, and I also like it was just like it was a whole fucking thing. Anyway, we go back here, or I'm sitting in her car, we're smoking, we're talking. She works at like I'm not even gonna say where she works. Yeah, she works very close to here, actually. Yeah, she works somewhere. She's a little bit older than me. I come to find out. I think she was like 32.
She's like a guru of gadgets.
32.
Yeah, 32, dude. I think so.
I thought you meant like 28 older.
32, dude.
Or
That's
32.
dope, dude.
Don't fucking not.
You're almost 26, dude. It's okay.
Great.
Yeah, dude. I told her I was 26. I made the cut, dude. Made the cut. I had the first time in my life I had to lie about my age upwards since I was like 18.
You rounded up, dude.
I was like, I'm 26. How old did you say you were again? Yeah, I'm 26, actually. And so we're sitting there
I
smoking.
just want to know how you asked her about her age.
Well, I
Or
just
she
came to
tell you?
gather. Okay, here was a dead giveaway. She said she went to Mercy High School. And immediately when she said that, I was like, oh. And then she was like, oh, what's that supposed to mean? And I was like, the fact that she said that, I was like, oh, she knows exactly what I'm supposed to mean. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what do you mean?
You ever heard the Mercy thing? Mercy
Oh.
high, mercy low, mercy girls love to blow. That's like the old thing.
But
Remember
also, like, I thought you meant it in, like, oh, yeah, they stopped calling it Mercy in, like, 2006.
that? Did they?
No, I thought that's what you were trying to get at.
Dude, now I'm confused.
What are you trying to say?
I never heard the mercy high, mercy low thing.
I know
That's
that.
a
I heard
thing,
about
dude.
that.
I know
yeah,
that, but how does that determine her age? What does that
It
specify?
didn't determine her age. It determined if she was down to bang.
Ah, okay.
Just because
I
she went
missed
to that
that.
high school.
I missed that.
I immediately was like, all right.
She's ready.
I'm assuming consent
She's
at this
ready.
point.
Yeah. Towson high, Towson low. Towson boys will suck your toe.
Yeah.
Towson boys love to get blown.
True.
So I come back here, or I was like, you want to get something to eat? Because I still, to this day in my life, cannot figure out just to ask a girl to come back to someplace with me. I can't do it.
Clothes.
Yeah.
I literally can't do it. It's like too difficult to
You
just
wanna
be
go
like,
get something to eat at my studio.
it's like once you ask a girl to like come back to your place, that's pretty much like asking her to fuck you, right? Like
Yeah.
everybody knows what that means.
Yeah.
Like if I say come back to my place or whatever, like that's basically the closest you can get to saying we should bang. And so I can't do it because it's too forward, you know?
I get
so
it.
I was like, I was about to say something. She's like, I got a feeling whatever you're about to say is gonna be super lame. And I was like, damn, you're right. We should just go back to the studio. And so we cruised back here, and I fucking raced ahead of
She
her.
called your bluff, dude.
She did. Yeah. I was like, thank God you went to Mercy. Is that a class you took or something?
How the fuck?
Look, when a boy asks
Straight
you
to the chase.
Yeah. When a boy asks you to get something to eat, immediately go to trying to blow him. It's like, dude, I fucking love your curriculum. Fucking great. So I'm racing down fucking York Road, and I was like, I'm not prepared for this, dude. I'm not
yeah,
prepared.
yeah,
like
yeah.
I was like, I don't have any of the equipment I need. So I fucking I was
Got a
like,
brand new bass.
The hardware is not there.
just got my
I got a
amp
brand new
repaired.
car, and I can't fuck you with either of them. So I'm fucked.
So I'm fucking cruising down. I walk in past like 8 cops, and I was like, these cops will respect me at least. I'm fucking
Cops, I'm
walking.
drunk, but I'm getting condoms.
And I was like,
you
I walked
pay
into
taxes,
7-Eleven.
you're
I was like, I don't even have the time to casually look for condoms. So I just walked to the counter. There's like other people there, and shit. Like, yo, you got condoms, bro? And I was like, I'm immediately a fucking douchebag in that way.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like you can't just fucking.
got Magnum.
And like he just was like, yeah, dude, right over there. I'm like looking for him, like fucking in like the fucking gummy bears section. He's like, no, dude, over there.
I hit raw, dude. I don't know what the fuck.
Pick up like a pack of gummy lifesavers. Like, I'll use these too.
These condoms, like Haribo sour gummies.
So I fucking, I grab him, race back, realize when I get here that because I didn't take my old car here, I left the studio keys with, because Dad was like, "Oh, you're gonna move the car out of the driveway before you leave, right?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'm in a rush," and I fucking left them on the hood. And so I get to the studio and I realize our spare key was fucking gone. The rock got wiped away. So I fucking get to the door and I'm like, "Oh my God, I don't have my fucking keys to get in." And at that moment, it's like, this is kind of like a do or die situation. Because, like, if she gets here and I'm like, we actually can't get in here, to try to like spin the energy so that it's, I don't know, it just seemed like too much at the time. It was like, this is gonna totally break the flow.
Miss Moon. Like knocking on the door. Miss Moon. Miss Moon.
Miss Bond about to get pussy. Miss Bond?
Jimmy, why you want? Why you want?
I need the key.
It's not 3:30. I fucking hop in my car, run like 7 red lights back to town. I was like, this is
New
the,
whip, dude. It's not in the system yet. They can't even send you a ticket.
I'm gonna get like 6 letters in the mail and billed for condoms too.
God damn.
You ran past the Easy Pass. They're gonna bill you for condoms.
Trojan Magnums.
I was
You
like,
don't need these, bro. You got a
Trojan
fuck boy
Magnum.
tax for buying
Take
Magnums.
something on your own side.
What kind of condoms did you get?
Trojan Lifestyle Ultra Thin, because I know I can't fuck with condoms, dude. I haven't fucked with a condom in like 4 years, and it just like it sucks. I came to find again, dude. I raced back, and she had just gotten there. Like as I was cruising up York Road, I was like, all right, this makes sense. I was like, oh, it's just a 7-Eleven, getting a lot of soda, right? You know, really thirsty or something. Fucking cruise back.
How the fuck was she driving that slow to where you got here before her?
And then got back.
Oh,
and then
because
got
she
here.
texted me on the way here. Like she was like, "Ha ha ha! I'll be there in a bit. By the way, if this place doesn't have a bathroom, I'll be really disappointed. LOL." Like assuming like, of course you have a bathroom.
Yeah, you're like, nope.
And I was like, I immediately called her. I was like, this is a call situation. I was like, look, we don't have a bathroom. Oh, no, I'm not kidding. No, this isn't part of the joke. We don't have a bathroom. And so she was like, oh shit. So she like had to stop somewhere or something like that. And I was like, perfect. Bought my time, dude.
Thank God we don't have a bathroom.
Yeah, that really came out in handy, dude. Fucking cruise back. She puts on this move. First of all, she hops on the table and unscrews 2 of these fucking lights because she was like, it's too bright in here. And I was like,
ooh, she sets the mood.
yeah, I was
dude.
like, okay, you're right. It is too bright in here. And then I was like, hold up, I got an
Just
idea.
agreeing completely with everything she says.
You know what? I never thought about it.
Get on the table.
You have a vagina.
Who needs
guess
all
you're
this
right.
light? I don't even need it. Whatever. I got a computer. Whatever. So my idea was to go in the studio and get a fucking thing. She
Get the light.
get that lamp,
Yeah.
and when she climbs on the table, it fucking knocked over, broke on the fucking thing. Okay, no. I might have made that up. I knocked over the lamp, dude. I made over the lamp, and that was like glass all over the floor or whatever like that. Anyway, she puts on this movie, and we just sit on the couch, and it was like weird because it was like exactly what. Anytime anybody's like talked to me about like a Tinder date or something like that, it's exactly how it went. Like we literally Netflix and chilled. I've never done that in my life before. But like we came back, we put on a movie with after the opening credits, like literally we were just like making out and stuff, and I was like, holy shit, this is weird because this is like about to be a thing. But like I had already
You're like mid tongue or like throat, and you're like, this is weird.
I wasn't. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I remember because like before she
Where
got
have I
here,
seen this?
before she got here, I like took the condoms out of my car and like stashed them conveniently in that drawer as if I like always have them there.
Oh no, that's like a why? Oh man, I feel like that's a worse look.
I fuck chicks here often.
Dude, what did you want me to
Don't
do?
worry, I do this all the time.
You want me to fucking
No,
you
you should have put him in the microwave, pulled him out, and
Yeah.
like no
Dude,
big
what the
deal.
fuck did you want me to do? Like, did you want me to? Would it have been better if she was like, "Do you have a condom?" I was like, "Yeah," and I come in with a fucking 7-Eleven bag, a receipt, and fucking condoms, and pull them out, and just
I
like,
don't know.
I don't know, like one
I
out of
don't
your
know.
wallet
I
or
don't know, it'd be
something.
That's not a
I'm
good
sorry.
look. I would have gone for the comical look microwave.
the microwave would have been funny. You're right.
Dude.
It would have been weird at
But
least.
it definitely.
But at that point,
And add the
I'm not
receipt
being-
in the
I'm
microwave.
not being practical.
I'm not sure if
being
that would have been
serious.
the best. I'm not sure if that would have been my best foot forward.
You're
That's all I'm
not
saying.
being-
I don't know.
I'm
if
not
that would
being
have been the ideal
practical
situation.
nor
You would have
serious,
not
but it would have
gotten
been good.
laid.
Yeah, I think once she saw I stored condoms in the microwave, she's like, "Are you sure those work?" Yeah, I haven't been
True.
plugged in the
It might
microwave.
be radioactive, but hey, I'll turn into Spider-Man. Who cares? I'd be able to cum webs.
Yes.
Oh, no, you gotta do, dude. You gotta keep a condom in your base on the wall like a pick.
Strapped in like that. Dude, that would be sick. That would be actually cool. That would be like another black ass type fucking piece of jewelry. to
Did
have.
she catch on to
It's a
that?
condom in the fucking
Dude, she didn't
string.
catch on. Dude, it was such a weird.
Turn those lights off. She's like, I can't see shit.
It
Not
was
trying
just
to see
like,
anything.
okay, we banged, and like, I didn't bust. Like,
We're
does it
calling
count?
you out, bitch.
Does it count? Is my
couldn't
question.
make my
debate.
friend
There's a good
bust.
debate. Does it count?
Ooh,
I didn't, but
Does it
like I
count?
almost like when she left, I literally was thinking to myself, I was like, I don't know.
You're like, I can't wait to beat off.
Dude, oh yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure she saw me beating off. I didn't even wait until she left. Like she was in the driveway backing out, and I was in the window just like. And I was
Does
like,
it count? Does it count if you beat off and?
I don't, dude. I'm leaning towards if I were younger and I had never fucked before, and I was like, whatever, 19, something like that, I would say yeah, it counts. But now, I'm sitting here thinking like I am legitimate. I don't think it counts. I don't.
Dude.
I almost
You're
don't count her in my
frustrated.
body
You're
count.
sexually frustrated.
We banged
Well, I
for a
mean,
solid amount of time. I don't
You
count it.
put your penis in her,
Yes,
had sex.
sure.
Didn't bust though.
Didn't bust.
I mean, it counts. You had sex.
Yeah.
It doesn't count as a
counts.
conquest though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not to be like super misogynistic or whatever, but like to be super misogynistic, it doesn't.
To be completely misogynistic, it doesn't
I
count.
don't know, man. Does it? Does it count? I can't. I
couldn't-
can't define.
she
I would
couldn't-
say yeah, but also like I don't know.
I don't think so. I'm gonna wipe it off. Actually, I'm gonna count it just for right now because that helps me like not be on a 4-month streak right now. So like that ended my streak, and now from now on, I'm gonna do my very best to try and bust because I can't go the rest of my life.
Could
just
you
fucking
not
with-
bust because you were drunk or because you had a condom on?
I think it was a combination of wearing a condom, which is always a major disadvantage.
Probably also the nervousness of like being,
Nervousness
like,
was a
also
real-
in your head of just being like. Also, I bet you're fucking really high.
I kind of we were smoking in the car and like she was like real into smoking and I was like, if I smoke with you right now, I'm gonna get too high. This is gonna become like too real of a situation for me and I'm not gonna be able to handle myself. So I just pretended to smoke. Which I don't know, like I kind of like Bill Cosby'd her with weed. I don't know if that counts.
I don't think so.
I don't think so,
Because
dude.
she was trying to Bill Cosby you with weed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was just like I just smoked and didn't inhale. But like I still got a little bit
You
higher.
Bill
than-
Clinton'd her, dude. Bill Clinton did not inhale.
Got her with the old Clinton technique, dude. Brought her back. And now I'm saying I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I did not bust.
Thank you.
Like, ask
Good
me-
night.
I will
Depends
say
on
it
the
again.
definition of
I will
fucking
say it
is.
again. I did not bust.
And then I thought to myself, I remember thinking like, holy shit, I've owned this car for fucking 4 hours. And I've already...
And I did
Already
not bust.
Dude.
And then I fucking got that girl's number today, which doesn't normally happen. But I'd been talking shit before I left the house with Dom. I was like,
Yeah, I
Dom,
literally I walked downstairs because my girlfriend was sleeping in my room and I have a twin bed. So like half the time I'll just sleep in the room until we fuck, and then like an hour after we fuck, and she's just like, "Can you go to the couch?" I'm like, "All right." I walk downstairs to the
Damn,
basement.
dude.
And I fucking
bitched
sleep
out.
on the couch. So I walk downstairs to the basement, literally 5 a.m. And I walk down the basement. I lay down. Jimmy's like,
He's
"Is
beating
that
up.
Dom?" Jimmy goes, "Is that Dom?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Cool." He goes, "Classic." And I lay down for like maybe 30 seconds, and then he goes,
You asleep yet?
"No." He goes, "Dude." And I go, "Oh, Christ." What?
You're just
Dude. And I'm
in
like,
your
"What?"
bed,
He's
wide
like,
eyes, dude. You can't.
and
go to
he goes,
sleep.
"I've had my car for 5 hours, and I literally just banged a chick at the studio." I was like, "Well, now I can't sleep." What happened? And he told me the whole fucking story like he told you guys.
That's so lit.
And I was asking him questions and shit, and then like it was like one of those things like classic like at a sleepover kind of thing where like
Yeah.
you don't even say "all
like
right, good
summer
night"
camp and
or
shit.
anything like that. It's like mid conversation, one of you stops talking.
Yeah.
Dude, I
And
thought
then
the
you
same
just go to
thing. I was just
sleep.
like, we're going to sleep.
Yeah. It's like you say something. One person just doesn't give a response. You go, "All right, it's bedtime."
That was the first time I've
Sleep.
had that experience in a long time, dude. I was like, bedtime, dude.
You said something. I was literally already half asleep because I
tucking
woken up and like I was literally falling asleep when you said "dude," and I was like, "Oh fuck." What?
Because I was like, I was having an inner
What's
debate.
up?
I was like, should I tell this story right now? But I like really wanted to tell somebody. It was weird.
Dude,
it was
you had
fucking
to.
weird. It was weird.
Yeah. I
Sex is
always-
weird. Sex in
Just had to tell.
Dude, whenever something crazy to me happens, I literally I always do that. I'm always just like, who can I fucking call right now? Like I call people all the time and be like, fuck, who am I calling? All right, who do I think would be awake right now? All right, boom, Xavier, and I'll fucking like call somebody, and be like, yo, listen to this, and he'll be like, okay, yeah.
Dude, I honestly feel like sex is overrated. Like, I've been feeling that way for a bit. I'm not pressed about it. I literally, like, it's just like, it's kind of like having a podcast in a way.
Just gotta do it every
That's
Thursday.
it, folks. Have a good one.
It was like she came over, we like, whatever, and then she left, and I was like, good show.
Good show. Can't wait to
Rate,
edit
comment,
this one.
subscribe.
LTS podcast on everything. Oh, I also thought, damn, I could have filmed it. Is that illegal? Can you film
Yes,
it?
Yeah.
that
That's
is
illegal?
illegal, dude.
It's illegal.
She didn't even question these cameras. These cameras were right here. I totally could have filmed it. That's the weird thing.
Yeah, but the lights weren't on. She probably didn't think anything of it, dude.
I mean, the way I'm looking at it, you walk into a dude's
Dude, there
garage,
is
no
no-
bathroom, a couch, and cameras mounted right at
There
the
is
couch.
no
Like,
better.
That's kind of fucking.
There is no better porn than watching a video of yourself fuck.
I have to disagree. Only because I've
What?
never watched a video of myself fucking. But
Dude,
I can't
you
imagine
take a
that would be the
video of
best.
you fucking, and it's just like when you watch porn, you try to live vicariously through the guy.
Okay.
So like every now and then I'll film me and my girlfriend. I'm not gonna say her name, obviously, but me and my girlfriend having sex. It never turns out well because I have to hold my iPhone while we're having sex, and so
You're
I'm
like always
shaking.
dropping it on her.
POVs.
You're right. I'm just like dropping it. I'm just like not getting a good angle. But then
You ever
like
like use your phone late at night and,
And
it's
I'll
like
do-
over your head,
yeah.
it falls on your face and,
and I'll,
shit.
yeah,
you
it's
just keep
exactly
doing that to
like
her.
And I'll delete it. I'll delete it. I'll delete it. But then like 3 nights later, I'll be drunk and I'll like
You'll go to your
fucking-
trash bin and
Yeah, I'm going to my
restore
trash
that
bin.
shit.
It's gonna be like a POV video of me banging my girlfriend from behind. It's just like being able to realize that one, that was me, so I can imagine what this felt like, and then just pretend that I'm having
I was
sex.
there.
I
right
can get
now.
it again.
Yeah, so like I could. I had.
I bet
sex
you,
with this
as a girlfriend, that's got to be great to hear. Like, my boyfriend jerks off to him fucking me.
Yeah,
which is
well,
better than most girls.
Not
could
even
say.
that, but I also jerk off to like sexual memories of my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, dude. I don't even use porn half the time, dude.
It's like
I have a
just
solid
jerking off
spank
to be
bang.
like, God,
Yeah.
that one time, like the first time I ever busted her in her mouth, I'm just like, God, dude, that one time was just like so insane. I'll fucking jerk off to thinking about that like 33% of the time I jerk off.
Yeah, dude. Never let it go. I wonder when I will, dude.
Never.
I'm trying to make some more deposits in the fucking spank bank, dude, but
Dude,
I don't know,
yeah.
dude. I can't even jerk off
I have
to what
plenty
my,
of deposits, but that's one of my main ones.
if I jerk off to my most recent sexual experience, I just won't bust. Remember that time I didn't come? That was fuck that, dude. No thanks.
I almost had it.
It was great. I was right here,
so
but
close.
I was like
nothing
using.
came of it.
I was like
Literally,
using my
nothing
spank
came.
bank during fucking her. I was like, remember that other time I was fucking? That was crazy. But I was actually thinking about, remember all the other times you kept fucking and then you couldn't bust because you were wearing a condom, and then my dick just slowly lost confidence, and I was like, you know what, dude, you're right. Let's call it a night. Let's call it a night.
Like, stop talking about me like that, dog.
Yeah, dude.
You're terrible.
You can't
but
fool your dick. You can fool a lot of people in the world, but you
You're
cannot
terrible,
fool your dick,
but
dude.
you're true.
Damn.
All right, dude. Well, yeah, let's rappy.
Let's do it, dude. You guys plugs, dude. You got coming up, dude. You got going back to Bateman's next week for the final
We're-
fucking.
we're gonna fucking- we're gonna-
extravaganza.
we're gonna throw a
apparently
showdown at
Sunday
Bateman's.
Bateman's is
It's gonna be
supposed to be
nice.
insane.
I'm saying we should go.
Sunday
Saying-
Bateman's, yeah. Apparently it's like $1 top shelf.
I just want to give a shout out to Bateman's because they are a classic establishment. They've been around as long as I've been around. They've been around for 23 years. So
Jesus
like they're a little bit younger than me.
Christ.
They've been
It's me.
They've been at fucking that location. I never went there a ton. I went there for wing night and wrestling. I went there a handful of times throughout college or whatever like that.
It was like a Monday night thing for me,
Yeah.
Elias, and Scotty. We went every Monday night and drank.
I
pitchers.
recently started going with you guys, and I was like, this place is dope. Like, all you need to do is just give shit away for cheap, and your place will be popping. But I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't work out. But, I mean, shouts out to Bateman's, dude. It's kind of like a staple hole to Towson. Like, even though nobody in Towson ever really fucked with you, we fuck with you, dude.
I fuck with you,
Here's to
Bateman's.
you, Bateman's.
Rest in peace, dude.
Had a lot of memories there. Fucking
It's gonna be real sad the last time they say kitchen's closed, dude.
Oh man, yeah, it was funny a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Now
it was pretty funny.
Now I feel
and
like a
it was,
dick.
And I was upset.
She was like, yeah, it's kind of random times. Like we might close at 11, 12,
Like, what
June
the
10th.
we
fuck
might
is
close
that
June
shit?
10th.
You don't have a set
Oh.
time the
Completely,
kitchen's
we
Oh,
might-
it's one of
You
those.
beat me to that joke, and I'm pissed.
Yeah, dude. Well, I fucking started it, so get the fuck back, dude.
Damn, dude, Bateman's, bro.
Shouts
Alright,
out.
Jimmy, you got anything?
Here's the Batemans.
Yeah, at Bill Bateman's on everything. Check me out.
At Bill Bateman's house.
They got more chains.
Oh,
They're
man.
golden.
At changing soon.
Yeah. Damn. This will probably drop next week, but fucking, I'm gonna plug. I'm gonna be at the Horse for some reason tomorrow at noon. Don't ask me why.
Crazy.
I'm
Probably trying to bang some 30-year-old chick.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, dude, some fucking like career woman on her break. It's my game now, dude. But anyway, yeah,
Older
the Horse.
chicks, dude.
If you guys are eating lunch in Fells Point, I'll be there 12 to 5. I've never played a 5-hour gig before. I don't even know how I'm gonna handle it. But
Damn,
yeah,
12 to 5.
12 to 5, dude. That's like an
During,
actual
like,
shift.
Everyone's
How many
work
breaks?
I don't know. I don't know. I imagine they don't really set breaks for you. You just kind of do it. So I'm gonna take a solid amount of break time. I mean, 5 hours is more than any other gig ever.
You've done 4 hours, right?
Yeah, but with 2 30-minute breaks.
Yikes.
So 5 hours, I gotta fucking squeeze an hour more breaks in there. Because I cannot
figure it out.
Yeah, dude, can't be fucking doing all that. Anyway, come through, guys. Tomorrow I'll be taking a lot of breaks. Check me out. Check me out. What you got, dude?
I don't know. Submissions open for the Baltimore Comedy Festival tomorrow, which is June 8th, and they're open till July 8th. Fucking so submit to that. It's free pretty much for everyone. And I think I'm at Disco Bar June 21st, and I have a dentist appointment that day too. So I may
Nice.
have a fucked up mouth.
Or you have some fucking fresh ass grills.
Kind of want to get into comedy. I might want to do that. I think it might
Yeah.
be fun. Just do a couple open mics every here and now and then. You know?
Fun,
There
dude.
you go, dude. Do it up.
Good dental plan.
Probably not. I'm a bitch, but
I'm out next Wednesday, and we'll all go to karaoke and have a good time.
what do I have to plug? What do I have to plug? I have a song coming out soon. I haven't dropped a song in months because I haven't had the money to promote it. Just got a new job though, so I have some good money coming in.
That steak money, baby.
Steak money, baby.
Pull it in.
Gotta have some money coming in so I can promote a song coming up. I have plenty of songs I'm working on, and I have no clue what I'm doing with my life. In case you were wondering.
Dude, you are finally an adult, dude.
Yeah, you're
Finally
here.
an adult because
Finally
I
an
don't
adult.
know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Very
No one knows what they're doing, dude.
Bateman's, we're probably close behind.
Dude, they had
Shouts
no
out.
idea what they were doing, dude. That's why it's closed.
Elias, when's your next
They're the biggest adults
Blakehurst
ever.
shift? Let
Hell
me know.
no. Fucking listen to these men. Get into the showbiz. I'm follow these men.
Dude, I want to know when's your next
LTS
Blake.
podcast.
Yeah. do what you want to do.
All right, guys.
Live
LCS
from
podcast on everything.
Fucking.
Literally everything, except for Spotify. Dude, come on, guys.
Yeah,
Do you
come
have
on.
a
Leave
Spotify?
it
Are you on
alone.
Spotify?
No.
Leave
No.
Spotify
Well, then
alone.
don't even
Guys, leave
try.
Spotify alone.
All right. Think about it, guys.
I really don't feel too much pressure, you know. Like, I feel like my city hold me down. I got a lot of niggas that fucks with me and a lot of real niggas that I fuck with as well. Yeah, I mean, shout out to the whole Point Blank crew. Yeah, I mean, Rizzo, what up? Big Money, what up? What up, Mob Life? Roster Records, man. It's a new year, new day. The hardest, regardless of what you do, say truthfully. Who were you to me? Money talks was taught to speak fluently. It's nothing new to me. Sometimes it takes 3 blunts to get through to me. It only took me months to get through the streets, but when you got beats and your lyrics are dumb hard, nobody gotta let you in the game. You just bum.